After Buddy got embarrassed by Grimmjow for the second straight time. Hold on. Rewind. That field goal kick was outrageous work by him. But this man Ukiura done pulled up, stopping Grimmjow in his tracks. And as they was leaving, he was analyzing the drip and said, "Nigga, is that all you got?" They really done have my man Ichigo looking like a bum. But after this, he proceeded to go on a legendary run in Hueco Mundo. But it all began with... Oh, hold on now, baby girl Orihime, goddamn! I ain't know you had it in you. But her dipping caused the squad to go to Hueco Mundo to get her ass back. And first on that chopping block was the zesty Dordoni. But he legit has a screw loose. But Ichigo, thinking shit finna be sweet, casually brings out Zangetsu like Samehada, only to get slashed on the shoulder. It happens every damn time in this show. But he said, hold on now, how you gonna handle a Getsuga Tensho? But peep, back turn to the enemy is crazy work. This shit is not bad to do anything, as he just eviscerates it with his heel. Had bro flabbergasted. And I'm not gonna lie, Ichigo was getting cooked majority of this fight, as he gets blasted into another room, as this nigga proceeds to rearrange his guts. But he is getting utterly worked. And please tell me, what is this damn run up? This is on some 55 overall BS. But Dordoni done grabbed Zangetsu barehanded, tossing Ichigo to the wayside, leading him to spawning in a natural disaster release in his Zanpakuto, as Ichigo does another weak ass run up, blocking these serpent tornadoes. But Dordoni comes from the heaven, blowing that body open. Jesus, this is not my MC. But he ain't done, as he kicks his chin to the sky, topping it off with a front flip shoulder check. And these weak ass Getsugas is not cutting it at all. Bro really put some extra theatrics in that dodge. This is just a sorry ass performance. His own ego for not wanting to use Bankai is getting the best of him, even while getting tossed around like a volleyball, rolling like he's in a fire drill. He is adamant about not using his Bankai. Bro is legitimately getting pieced up and eaten alive out there. Y'all might have thought he sauced up, but no, trust me, he is not cooking. As Dordoni blitzes him from behind, field goal kick in his stomach, clenching his Soul Reaper collar, bringing him close, and calling him a damn fool for not using his Bankai. As another field goal kick blows that body open, followed by a cheek check, then another gut check. This is tragic, as he just leaves my nigga dangling on them pythons. But Ichigo then blitzes him, doing no damage, as he said, "Nigga, be gone." My man has had enough, as he proceeds to do a whoa, hold on now. Is that a burning attack Zero? This fool done dug in the trunks' bag, golly. But he fires that joint by the hit Ichigo at point blank right. Psych! Baby girl Nell done swallowed that joint, then spit it out. I know she had this in her. This man was leaking from that impact, but he is still standing. As he said, "Let me deliver that dagger, baby girl." Aiming for the meanest back shot I've seen, but Ichigo done said, "No sir!" Slashing his ass with that iconic shoulder cut. He done finally gave into the Bankai. It's time. As Dordoni launches yet another attack. But Pete, you and me already know that joint is not finna work. As he said, all he needs is one. Just mean mugging him in the distance, stucking it with a Getsuga. But this is where Dordoni makes a very foolish mistake. He blitzes Ichigo from behind, not to target him, but to Nell, grazing her cheek with a slash. He done sealed his fates. Ichigo done said he finna show his ass what real despair is, as he begins gathering spiritual pressure, spawning in that hollow mask. Oh, it's raps. The spiritual pressure lines are going crazy, as he lifts Zangetsu, blitzing him with a Getsuga. Gave his ass a permanent scar. We moving on, cause only a couple minutes later, after snooping around Las Noches, this nigga Ukiura blitzes into the scene. This man was looking mad majestic, had me thinking this was heaven. This is wallpaper worthy. Had Nell flabbergasted like a Duke Dennis stan, as he begins walking down these 500 steps. I know his ass can just jump that, but when he gets down, Ukiura is all about running them ones, which is of no concern to Kurosaki. He just trying to find his baby girl, his shawty Orihime. That was until he said he called her a hoe.
Like lambs to a slaughter.
Keep Kurosaki-kun's name out your fucking mouth!
Shut your bitch ass up!
Baby girl done stepped into that one. But giving us this story was a foolish mistake. As Ichigo said, flash step, strike it in with Zangetsu. But him blocking it with his wrist should tell you all you need to know about how this is finna play out. But after that, an explosion takes place. And Ichigo is as serious as I've seen him. But he done poofed up into the sky. Bankai holified. Left that nigga perplexed. As he lifts Zangetsu to the sky, charging up a Getsuga that he launches himself with like a ki blast. But Ukiura said, nigga, all I need is one. But too bad, it seems he miscalculated, as Ichigo sends him back, crashing into multiple cylinders. But he then propels himself back into the battle, unfazed in the least bit. This is nasty work. But he hasn't even dared to release his Zanpakuto, let alone take out his sword. But Ichigo seasons his blade with another Getsuga, as he declares that this is the dagger, firing it straight at him. But Ukiura done said, nah, that is not battle work. One hand is diabolical and also a foolish mistake. Devoured that man whole. But of course it was not over. This Espada came out the smoke with only damage done to his drip, just unscathed and no bruises. As he said, nigga, was that the best you got? It's time to run. Ichigo is cooked, as he lifts his finger and said, boy, be gone, as that Pharaoh cooks my man into the damn Sahara Desert, and left his ass in shambles. But when he's ducking this smoke running away, Ukiura speed blitz to his right, back kicking the dookie out of him. My god, had Buddy flying for days into a random cylinder. There's no way out of this one. He's finished. But Ichigo puts his blade to his chest, claiming that Ukiura was a leader of the Espada. But little did he know how naive that assumption was. Number 4 is crazy, as he fixed his chest in, turned that nigga into an art piece with that perfect circle. And even though he's practically dead, this demon Grimjow still wants to run the ones. Relax, homie. But baby girl Orihime is not having it. She is not finna heal Kurosaki just for him to get his ass beat again.
Gotcha, bitch! Damn!
But Ichigo, seeing someone other than him choking Orihime, caused him to retaliate, agreeing to another Grimjow 1v1. Powering up, activating Bankai, dropping from the heavens. He know Orihime watching, that's why he posing. As these boys speed blitz into a clash, spamming the same sword animation, causing explosions to ensue. But after a few minutes of messing around, Ichigo fires a Getsuga vs Grimjow Zero. And of course he proceeds to lose the beam struggle. He can never win, as Grimjow Sonido's behind, striking that nigga down, leading him to just completely blitzing him, had his ass leaking, as he then slices his own hand. Whatever is about to come out of that is about to be devious, as his ass proceeds to fire the Ceros of all Ceros, launching this ki blast point blank range in front of baby girl Orihime. Unacceptable. Oh, it's time. Grimjow has been fiending for this moment for the past week. You can clearly see the budget has increased, as he releases his Zanpakuto. And what appeared at that smoke was something strange. Buddy is a Super Saiyan 3 Septile hybrid. I would have never guessed I would say those words in a combination. But Hollow Ichigo was moving different. He want the ones this time around, as Grimjow crashes out, sending shockwaves everywhere. This man springs up like a young spring chicken, blowing Ichigo back into the cylinders. And his ass just starts putting combos on this nigga, as he proceeds to pulverize him down. The Las Noches property damage is sky high, as Grimjow is just standing over the mess he created like, nigga, get your ass up. As a Getsuga Tensho connects, but somehow, someway, Grimjow is just laughing. Ow! But then boys start moving, clashing non-stop in the sky. This is a spectacle to see, as a massive explosion ensues. But Grimjow was on this nigga's ass, pushing him into yet another cylinder. And as he has Ichigo pinned, he starts talking that shit, which was another foolish mistake. As he goes for the final blow, Ichigo says no sir, as he seasons the area with his spiritual pressure, pushing him back, slicing his chest. Had his ass leaking like a shorty on my Twitter feed. He cannot believe it, as Ichigo now goes on offense, doing no damage, as that body is open, and Grimmjow is just weaving and dodging, as he turns into a natural disaster. Swinging but missing is what I thought. But now he starts dashing in 1,000 miles per hour, cheesing like crazy. But Zangetsu comes out to smoke, penetrating that body like a saw. As they're now back to back like the end of a Pokemon battle. But they turn around clashing, causing a damn sand tsunami. But once that smoke clears, Grimmjow comes out striking, no failing. As Ichigo swings but gets back kicked. My goodness, that's an illegal move. But Grimmjow goes in for a stomp. But Ichigo is weaving as well. These boys are locked in. As we get yet another clash, and then another. This is a real 1v1, no interruptions. As they start moving like crazy again. As Grimmjow comes in with a leaf blade, striking Zangetsu. Ain't no words need to be said, just hands. As Ichigo gets sent careering to the top of that cylinder. As Grimmjow proceeds to do a damn pin missile. He really is a grass type out here. But Ichigo weaves, which was a foolish mistake. This is not good at all. What is that damn shield for if we're not gonna test its durability? But he comes down huffing and puffing, as Grimmjow was looking like a hot mess out here. But they begin running and scrapping yet again. And as Ichigo is fighting for his life, Orihime is spazzing out on the sidelines. As now Ichigo begins to start getting cooked, cause Grimmjow kicks him to the wayside, skipping him for days. And now he does like 8 whole front flips, I swear, into a damn drop kick. Just unnecessary. And Buddy is just spamming KSI haymakers and combos to put his ass down. And as Orihime is just bugging out on that sideline, baby girl Nell had to put her in her damn place. The goats. As Ichigo strikes but gets his face blasted. But then we see Grimmjow turn into a damn Beyblade. You was in the wrong anime, sir. And when it's looking like it's raps, Orihime done activates the most powerful ability hidden in every man, anime or real life, the Jordan Poole effect. His face says it all. He just realized the Huz was watching. As Grimmjow was coming in for the finisher, but nigga no! Catching it with one hand is nasty work. He's cooked as he gets vertically slashed. As the death match was finally over. Fight! As he stabs Ichigo in them guts. There's only so much pain a man can take. Cause he said it was so nice I had to do it twice. Jesus! But long story short, Grimmjow does his ultimate trump card, his final move, which did absolutely nothing. Cause Ichigo just begins grinding that joint like prime Nigel Houston. Firing Zangetsu straight into his guts. As the battle was won, kind of. Cause he still gets back up. This demon is on Rock Lee timing. But sadly for him, but more importantly for Ichigo, there will be no time to rest.
Hey!
And this is where it starts going downhill. Cause first things first, Orihime gets put on fraud watch immediately by Tesla. This is an all-time horrible performance by her. But now Ichigo starts getting his ass beat by a damn underling. Not even an Espada. But he needs a hyper potion. And peep, this nigga got exclamation marks on his titties. What am I witnessing right now? And as Ichigo is just getting tossed around like a rag doll, Orihime is just spamming Kurosaki-kun. Shut your ass up! Oh god, my MC is in shambles. And as Tesla is about to deliver divine punishment upon this man, Kenpachi's stank ass is hanging right above Ichigo. But after he let Kenpachi just absolutely manhandle Neutra, it was time. Ukiura done popped up sauce as hell right beside Aizen's throne. This nigga is cold, but it was time for the get back. Bro came in speeding like a missile, clashing with Ukiura, and he is looking very concerned as he proceeds to swing and miss as they both end up colliding, spewing up debris and rock. And just look at Ukiura just nonchalantly swinging his blade, sending Ichigo down. And as he does try to get back up, he said, "Get your ass back down." Just embarrassing. My god. But now we have Ichigo trying to show off this new animation with his swordplay. But that joint was not doing a damn thing. As we done see Ukiura just blitz him completely. As he begins to start spamming this straight striking animation 4 straight times in a row. Eventually leading to a shoulder cut. Just iconic every damn time. But even with his shoulder cut, he is still holding his blade, not giving up. I don't know how. As he starts pushing him back, leaving his ass flabbergasted, launching his ass away with a Getsuga Tensho. But they both start charging in as a Sero and Getsuga collide. This joint is looking beautiful. But we then eventually come back to the fight and Ichigo is just struggling out there, while Ukiura is just weaving and spamming square non-stop. But Kurosaki is looking like 2017 UI as he's just dodging everything. As he then proceeds to catch his wrist, posing for the camera because he knows what he just pulled off will never ever happen again. Striking him diagonally across the chest. Oh, this is nasty work. Revealing the tattoo had his ass leaking like a faucet. But as this fight continues, it just becomes a stalemate. That is until these two abominations show up trying to violate Orihime to no end. These two are the gold diggers of Hueco Mundo. But this treatment is just unacceptable. That is the wife right there. So in order to save her ass, Ichigo does a James Harden step back, firing against the Tensho at Ukiura to distract him. Dashing straight ahead is what I thought. Psych! No, that is cold. Top 10 sauciest plays in this series by far. But long story short, Yami's big bum ass shows up out of nowhere. But he just absolutely manhandles these two girls like ragdolls. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Jesus. Yeah. He sent her ass packing. But as Inoue is about to get crushed by this overly sized hollow, my nigga Ichigo pulls up, firing an arrow, dislocating his shoulder. And this man just proceeds to make quick work of Yami. Damn near a no diff. But now Ishida here to protect Orihime. Ichigo done said it's time, putting that hand on his face like he's Shigaraki, spawning that mass strip as he begins rushing Ukiura, who does not look phased in the least bit, blocking his Getsuga Tensho short thinking it was cool, but it won't, as he starts screaming, sending debris everywhere, as they then proceeded to take this outside. Bad Baby would be proud, as you see a Sero charging, hitting him point blank range, doing absolutely nothing. This is a completely different man, and seeing this Ukiura decides to go up high in the sky. Damn near thought we was about to enter heaven, but instead he took us to hell. And when Ichigo arrives, he looks up just to see his ass perfectly symmetrical with the moon. This was clearly planned weeks in advance. This is elite cinematography. He knows the cameras is on at this point, as he proceeds to point his blade down on Kurosaki, releasing his Zanpakuto, drenching him with the fluids of his body. Just nasty work. He about to contract all sorts and types of diseases, and he spawned in looking like the devil himself, a demon. Get him off of my screen, as he told that nigga Ichigo to be on guard. Already sunned him in the first seconds of releasing his Zanpakuto, as a javelin spawns him, blitzing him completely. My god. Detonated an entire nuke on the surface. Took off a quarter of his mask and let them huffing and puffing, and he ain't waste no time letting this man rest, firing his javelin in slow motion. Now Ichigo barely manages to weave out the way, but the impact left him skating back for days. Not even Zangetsu was enough to stop this trip. But Ukiura comes in with the javelin, setting him up. But it's time to start cooking, as Ichigo cooks up a Getsuga. This is looking devious indeed, but all that work just to do nothing. But he is moving like Satoru Gojo out here, as Ukiura done said, "Allow me to enlighten you, boy," charging up a nigga Sero that he fires with his finger, devastating the ground and Ichigo as a result. Oh, it's raps. Had Inoue buckling to her knees and she not even there. This is crazy. And we come back to Ichigo just dripless free falling as Ukiura covers one of his eyes for no reason whatsoever. What was going through his head? Ain't nobody here to see you busting out these poses. But he flings Ichigo like a rag doll into the 20th cylinder of this video as he now begins to walk up to see the damage that he's caused. And seeing him huffing and puffing, he was disappointed. Had his ass doing backflips and all. But seeing that he is still clutching Zangetsu, he said, hell nah. This combo is not over. As he then meets him at the bottom of his fall, kneeing him in the back, sending him skipping for days right on that damn cylinder. My god. And once that smoke cleared, we saw him giving him that Sasuke Itachi treatment.
You bitch ass nigga.
A foolish mistake. Hearing this, Ukiura tosses the trash, saying, allow me to introduce you to what real despair is. The spiritual pressure is going crazy. What is going on? As the aura clears with him revealing his second release. This is out of hand. But Ichigo was still squaring up barefoot, ready for the ones. Sir, you was about to die. As Ukiura begins posing like a track star about to take off like Usain Bolt.
Gotcha, bitch.
I hate using this word, but that was a straight violation. Palming a nigga's head like a basketball is nasty work. As he then blesses Ichigo, grabbing his Zangetsu barehanded, cooking his ass with a tail whip. But Kurosaki puts the mask back on. But too bad it was just short-lived. Because Ukiura proceeds to start moving in slow motion, palming his face like a basketball yet again. You cannot let this slide, it happened twice. But somehow, some way, he is still standing. Blasphemy. But we then fast forward a little bit and we see Orihime crash land into the scene as we then see Ukiura and Ichigo perfectly symmetrical with the moon. This was clearly on purpose. He is definitely aware of the most powerful being in fiction, the cameraman, as he turns to his shawty Orihime and said, is this your nigga? Psst, not no more. He's cooked. Gave this man another perfect circle. Not even Inoue can save his ass. But finally, it's time for Ishida to shop. Kubo done did his ass dirty. But we now have an iconic transformation take place as Orihime is whining and crying, yelling Kurosaki-kun 1,000 times. That nigga heard all that ruckus and started oozing spiritual pressure.
Shut the fuck up.
That is not Kurosaki. That nigga grew a whole foot, now he built like an NBA center. But now it's time. No game shall be played. Inoue, your ass is in the way. As that nigga starts crashing out with spiritual pressure going crazy. As Ukiura preps a Sarah, but Ichigo got that shit too. This is straight mayhem out here. But Ito needles behind him as they proceed to do another Sarah clash. The destruction is getting scary. Oh my god. His ass is just cheesing. This is not about to be good. As he grabs his arm, slicing that joint like sashimi, knocking his ass out the frame. But apparently, Ukiura can regenerate. Had the squad astonished. But his ass brings back the javelin, throwing it like a track star. Utterly missing. My god, he needs to chill. But look at him, he's had enough. As he saw Nito's behind, whacking him 30 meters back. But Ukiura leaps up, charging straight ahead just to see that he is nowhere to be found. But to his right, the get back was mandatory. As he cooks his face in that cylinder, Broly would be immensely proud. And his ass is just getting manhandled. As Ichigo proceeds to launch a fat ass stone as a diversion, coming in close, slicing but missing. And as Ukiura is about to throw the javelin, he said, no sir! Barehanded is nasty work. As he dismantles it completely. And out that smoke, you just proceed to see a Damon. Oh, it's raps. As he cooks him with a diagonal slash. Had his ass looking like Doodle Bob with how flat he looked falling. But Ichigo said, when I do a job, I do it right. Stomping him with his nasty foot. I know you see them suckers gripping his head, as it was finally time for the dagger. And that was all she wrote. Bro done faded away due to his injuries, ending the Hueco Mundo run.
優しい色した空を映してこそ